What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, about to go out, do some thrifting, look for some things I can flip online. First, I've already flipped some things online on eBay, and I have to ship out the orders. I should have done this last night, honestly, because I got 14 orders to ship out. Instead, I just laid there and I watched the World Series of Poker. So now we're going to have to rush through this morning and get these items shipped. First thing I got is this Fisher-Price Imaginext Dragon. Would not buy this again. Takes up a lot of space. I ended up selling it for $13 plus shipping for a total of $38. I picked this up because it was so cheap at Goodwill. I think it was only $2. But it's also right after I picked up a bunch of Imaginext figures that I was making a lot of money on. So, I was kind of had that Imaginext high going on, so I went ahead and grabbed this. It's not worth the space. It took about 6-7 months to sell. But still at $2, I did make money, so I'm not going to complain too much. Bought these Christmas spotlights for little Christmas towns at a yard sale. I believe I paid $5 a piece, and I ended up selling for $20 a piece for a total of $60. Somebody bought all 3 of them. So I found these Disney Store plushes at a yard sale. I paid $0.25 a piece for them. Got them like 2 or 3 years ago. They've been listed for a while. Really surprised it took this long to sell them. I'm not really sure why. But they ended up selling for $25, so that's fine since only paying $0.25 for them. It's a pretty good profit. Then right here, I just got a Teen Wolf DVD. I sold all the seasons recently and picked them up at a yard sale. I think I paid $4 for all 4 seasons, was it? And there's also an extra 4th season sealed, so I sold this one separately. I only sold it for $16. I think I sold the complete series for about $25-$30 if I remember right. Next, I have a great flip, this water bob. I picked this up at a thrift store for $4. Something you put in your bathtub to turn it into a drinking water storage unit. And yeah, I sold this for $120. Phenomenal flip. Got this Lego set I bought in a large lot of Lego and stuff. I don't know how much I have in this exactly, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the profit now. I sold it for $50, shipping it out this morning. Picked up this sealed Bible categories edition at a Goodwill. I think I paid $2 for it, maybe $3. Sold it for $17. There was no listing on Amazon for this product, or I would have sold it there. It had a little bit of damage here, so eBay's where I sold it. Made some good profit. Had one more of these Kohler towel bars to sell. I sold this one. Had some box damage. Ended up selling it for $20 plus shipping. Paid about $7 for it at Lowe's. I think I ended up selling about 20 or 25 of these total. So in the end, it was some very good profit on all of them. So here is a mistake. I bought this Nautica jacket. I just bought it on a whim because I kind of liked it. I thought I would end up wearing it myself. However, it is a youth size. I did not notice. I was going to return it to Goodwill. I never did. I ended up paying about $5 for it. So I'm like, well, I'll just list it on eBay and see if I can sell it, get my money back. I listed it for $10 plus shipping. It is sold about a year later, so don't recommend buying this. In the end, I get my $5 back and I make a little bit of money. Shipping out this grill cover. I picked it up at Lowe's. I got quite a few grill covers the day I got these. I suspected they'd be sitting for a while, but I've already sold one for $30 plus shipping here. Paid about $12 for this one. It's just one of those items you buy because they're so cheap and eventually they're going to sell and you're going to make money on them. Here is an item that's been sitting in the eBay store for, I would say, at least 5 years. I bought this so long ago. Zoobles, paid $2 for it at a Goodwill. Finally got $15 for it. I'll take it. Here's a Harry Potter clue game I picked up at Goodwill, paid $2 or $3 for it. Was going to sell it on Amazon probably for about $30. However, when I went to send it in, Amazon let me know that I couldn't sell this product. It became a restricted item, so I just went ahead and put it on eBay for $15 plus shipping, and it ended up selling pretty quick. I made about $12 profit in the end. And then finally, I picked up this brand new sealed vintage Hershey's Kiss dispenser at a rummage sale. I paid $1 for it. The Hershey Kisses are bad inside. You can see they're rotting. It is from the 90s. Of course, you describe that in the description so people know not to eat them, hopefully. I sold it for $20 plus shipping for a total of $34.94. I am in the first stop of the day, a Goodwill, and looking for the goods, just like always. If you're familiar with the videos, you know what it's all about, grinding these thrift stores, looking for things that we can flip, make some money. Here's a Spy Alley game. Now, it was only $1.99. Those sell very well on Amazon. I had some toys in that bin there. There's a cars, like 3 remote control car, no remote though. So ended up leaving that. We have some, I thought was Pokemon cards at first. Unfortunately, no. But look at my cart. I already got some sealed puzzles in here, a sealed Power Rangers toy, some snowboard boots. So doing all right there. I've already sold the snowboarding boots for $40 plus shipping. So it was a great flip. Lightsaber. I like the ones that eject with the spring ejection ones, not the ones you have to flick. I saw a mystery machine down there. Usually those aren't worth money, but I think there's some mystery machine toys that are pretty good. Over at this thrift store, we are seeing if we can find any plush on this shelf. And you see a lot of the same things in this thrift store, but you still got to come in. You still got to take the time to look because you never know when they're going to add something that's worth quite a bit of money. There's a Barbie, wheelchair Barbie, it looks like. Could have been worth something. I don't buy a lot of Barbie dolls. Unless there's something special or something I recognize as being, older or unique. So, yeah, maybe I should have took the time to look that up now that I think about it. It's probably only like $1 or $2. Got some loose toys here. I didn't see anything, though. Coming over here in this room, they got some Christmas stuff still out, so we're just checking to make sure there's nothing valuable. It's one of those vintage Christmas tree. Ceramic Christmas trees can be worth over $100. Some ornaments can be worth a lot of money. Did a video recently on the Christmas stuff, so lots of stuff to look for. But if you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me because that really does help out a lot. Plus, I want one of those silver play buttons. That would be nice. That would be really cool to have. Help me get there. Hit that subscribe button. So we're at a new Goodwill now, and I've already got some Lego sets. Unfortunately, these have been opened, so they're not worth a whole lot. We got some Monster High dolls here. And I picked these up. I like to do lots. Some of them by themselves can be good money. So I went ahead and grabbed both of those at $1.99 a piece. And checking to see if there's any good pots and pans, any cookware, anything that, I can sell that's not going to take a whole lot of work. I don't want to scrub a pan for 2 hours, sell it for $40 even. So things have to be clean. They have to be a good brand. They have to be something that's going to move. Pots and pans, they take up a lot of space. All this stationery, craft stuff, yarn. There's some treasures hidden in these aisles, so you have to look as well. Moving on to another Goodwill already. We got some of these fur reel toys. Now, some of these can be worth picking up. They never have what do they come with, like an egg or a remote or something. This one I've never seen before, so I put it in the cart to check. I ended up putting it back. This one was $4.99. They're just really saturated and not really good money unless you have everything. You also have to test those, so it can take more time. Shipping them, they're kind of bulky. I did end up picking up one later, actually, in another video, but it was only 75 cents is why I picked it up. Figured I'd give it a shot. Got some horses. I gotta look for those Breyer horses. Some of those can be worth money. That one was just a more cheap horse. Nothing special. Now moving on into the board games. You gotta look for that sealed stuff, new stuff, rare stuff. It takes years. I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I still pass over some really good used board games that can make money. A lot of them I just recognize. I've seen them before. Of course, if I don't never seen it before, I look it up. Here we have a toilet roll paper gun. Sure, that's not popular during pandemic days, especially with the toilet paper shortage. Probably was not a popular toy at all. Over here we have a mixer. What was that price on there? $25. It's maybe a Sunbeam. I don't remember exactly. Of course, if it was a KitchenAid, it would be worth picking up. Don't want to pay $25 for it. Not really worth it. Actually just picked up a mixer today, going to be in a future video. It's worth quite a bit of money. Some mixers are, so make sure to pay attention to the ones that are. So yeah, a lot of this stuff in this Goodwill still looking the same. I remember from the last time I was in here, not really seeing much to choose from, even stuff worth looking up. There's an aquarium set, it looks like. What was the price on that? I didn't even get a check. Here's a little blender, a little chopper. Looked that up, thought it might be worth picking up. Nope. So over at Goodwill, another Goodwill, got this new Toomey's toy for $5.99. Decided to pick it up, give it a shot. You got a sewing machine, 20 bucks. Wasn't a great one to pick up. I've kind of joked around that I never find good sewing machines. Usually when I say something like that, I end up finding something amazing, like within the next week. Kind of like the RC car I found. I mentioned in a video, I never find good RC. And then all of a sudden, I found an amazing RC, like literally the next day, I think it was. $300 one. Auric XL. I picked those up in the past. That one was $20 or $25, maybe even $30. I just decided not to. Got this Flintstones cake pan, $2.99. It's got the paper insert. Some of these can be worth money. R2-D2 one like that I sold for about $75 on Amazon. That one, however, though, not worth picking up. So I ended up putting it back. I also got a handheld in there. We got this train set over here. I looked it up. Selling $50 pre-owned on eBay. Being that big, I didn't want to mess with it. It's also like $20. However, there's maybe some profit there because you can part out the tracks, you can part out the train cars, the remote on some of these and make some money. Makes shipping them easy. Sometimes you can make more money. So it was big. I didn't want to mess with it. Popcorn maker, $20. That's a pretty good deal for Goodwill if you want one of those. I don't know what they cost new, but I'm assuming quite a bit of money. Somebody got a good deal on that. We got this Yoda, Baby Yoda, brand new. And I thought, oh boy, this is going to be like $30 because I just saw one at Goodwill. $4.99 is all it was. Same Goodwill. They had a very tiny one priced at like $10 or $15. I don't remember exactly. So that was better. $4.99, of course, I bought it. Going to make some profit on it. Just digging around here in the toys. Again, making sure just not to miss anything obvious. Hopefully, if you see something I missed, always point it out to me in the comments. Let me know because, you know, I like to learn about things I don't know about. I want to know about everything, but let me show you what I did pick up. Let me show you all the goodies I picked up today. I'm going to start back here with this jacket. This is a Duff smorgasbord jacket. Now, if you're familiar with the restaurant, you're probably like, that's throwback. I believe all of these closed in the early 90s. I remember going to this restaurant in the 80s, early 90s as a kid. Right next to it was a Woolworth. I would go in there. And I specifically remember buying one of those little tubs of the Muscle Men, the little pink wrestling figures. I'm sure a lot of you know what those are. So when I seen this at Salvation Army for $4.99, I just had to grab it. It's in very good condition. I don't know the exact, time period, but I think it's probably 80s. I believe this restaurant has been around since the 60s. I honestly don't know what it will sell for. There was no comps on eBay, but a lot of people like this look. I did see a Duff's hat that sold for about $25-30, so I figure this jacket I'm pricing $50 plus shipping. I think at some point somebody will actually buy it. I picked up these snowboarder shoes. These are Ride Snowboards Orion M. It seems like this particular model is selling for about $40-50. They're only $4.99. Some of this brand though, they can sell for $400-500. Didn't even look them up because I knew at $4.99 I was going to purchase them, and if they had a really good pair, then great. I have a pretty basic pair, so I still think I'll make about $30 profit in the end. Here's a surprising find, this Grogu plush. It is new. The packaging is even really clean. So I don't know if that's staining supposed to be on there. Maybe it's stained. I don't know for sure. $4.99 though. These are selling, it looked like, for about $30 on eBay. And then right here, I got some of these Monster High dolls. I do lots on these. We got this one. They were $1.99. The boy, which I never find a boy Monster High doll. Seems like he's worth about $20. I did a quick check. And this one, which I thought originally was a Bratz doll. The cashier even called it a Bratz doll, which confirmed in my mind it probably was. But no, this is Claudine. She is a Monster High doll. Not worth a whole lot. She's missing one of her furry boots. Again, when I find these for $2 or less, I pick them up. Some of these can be worth quite a bit of money. Like this one right here is, I think, $20, but a lot of them can go $40-50 on their own, especially with all their clothing. This sealed Brainiac game looks like it's selling for about $20 new on Amazon. It's sealed $2.99 is what I paid for it, so I'll make a little bit of money on that. Saw some Lego. Anytime I see Lego in a Goodwill or thrift store, I get happy because it's going to be great money, especially if it's sealed. Unfortunately, it looks like all of these have been opened. $3.99 a piece is what I paid for them. This one right here, new, is about $100. Pre-owned, you're still looking at $50. So by some miracle, like, it was complete in there. That'd be some pretty good profit. Even this one, I think, was about $60 or $70 new on Amazon. I don't know about pre-owned. I just bought this just basically for the pieces anyway, because I have a tote I just throw loose Lego in. I believe this one was even like $50. Selling pretty good pre-owned. Maybe I'll sit down, pour a drink, and try putting these together just to see if all the pieces are there one evening. Either way, I'm fine with buying them just for the loose pieces. I'll throw an estimation up on just in case they're actually complete, how much I expect to make on these. Picked up a board game, Spy Alley. This sells quite well on Amazon, new and pre-owned. Should be able to sell this for about $30. I think I paid $2 for it. Yeah, $1.99, not bad. Got some puzzles I paid $1.99 for as well. Summer Cottage, I think no one was selling this on Amazon, which means I'll price it high. A lot of times when I price these high, they sell. White Mountain Puzzles, a good name. Then we got some Christmas puzzles here, $1.99 as well. One of these, I don't remember which one, was selling quite well for about $40, $50, I think it was. I'll have to look them up again and just do a total on these stack of puzzles in this game on how much I expect to make. Picked up some of these Doc Martin shoes. They're actually in good condition physically, except for the toes here. They got some of these scuffs. I have the Doc Martin Restore. We'll put that right on this toe. It'll clean it completely up. They'll look about as good as new. And then I'll be able to sell these for at least $30 plus shipping. Sometimes you can even get $40 plus shipping. They were $5.99. So Doc Martens, yeah, I've always had no problem selling this model. Got some of these dry mouth moisturizing sprays, 99 cents a piece. I'm going to do a 2-pack for about $15, $16. Make a little bit of money on those. They don't expire for a few years from now, so worth picking up, I think. This was half off at Salvation Army. I paid $2 for it. It's some sort of appliance surge protector. I just looked it up. I didn't think it would be worth that much. It looks like it's selling for about $30 new on eBay and Amazon, so $2, I grabbed it. Picked up one of these Radica solitaire games, you know. I just picked up one recently, a different one, a flip top one. Depending on the model, the condition and everything, these sell pre-owned on Amazon very well, up to $25, $40 in some cases. On a new clothing rack at Goodwill, I got this vintage Boondock Saints t-shirt. The movies have quite a bit of a cult following, and there's some of these shirts that can sell for about $50. However, this one seems to be a bit more common. Looks like maybe more like a $20 shirt. I thought it was really cool for $2.99. I went ahead and picked it up. Went ahead and grabbed this Playskool Toomey's Parade toy. Looked like it was on Amazon. It was selling for about $45. I think it's restricted though. One sold on eBay for $25-ish. I'm probably going to price it about $25-ish plus shipping on eBay. I think eventually it will sell. And then finally, I thought this was going to be an absolutely amazing pickup. You know, I've talked about the Playskool Heroes, Hasbro Heroes figures that I picked up and made so much money. When I was doing research on those, I noticed the Power Rangers stuff was usually going for great money. So when I saw this for $1.99, brand new, sealed, I thought, oh boy, this could be like $100, $200 item. There must have been a lot of these made or something. I don't know what it is, but it's only worth like $15. I didn't even look it up. I just, I'm like, threw it in the cart. I'm like, I'm buying it regardless. I still would have bought it even looking it up and seeing it was 15. Maybe it's one of those items I just put in a tote, come back in about, a year or two, and it is worth $100. It happens a lot. But there it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. A little small, but I think the profits are going to be good. Of course, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button on the way out. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to keep watching my videos, make sure you are subscribed. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.